YouTube folks, this is your friendly spirit of the bush, Wolf Wiccan, coming at you, and I am going to be doing possibly 2 videos today because I have not done videos in a while, and there's another one on my brain for a little while, and I'm sorry for my absence, but let's get to the point of this video. I've been looking through my family ancestral, my great-grandfather's fishing stuff, and I thought it'd be neat to show you. This is something that I've always cherished and will always keep. I was very close to my grandfather, and when he passed, sadly he did pass away, I ended up buying all the contents of his shop and the rights to store it in his shop, and this was in there. This is all fishing gear that was his father's in this box. There's some more out in the shop that was my grandfather's, but this was my great-grandfather's. As you can see, this is an old timer. It's broke off. This harpoon, that's pretty neat. I'm just going to show you a few things that I think are deemed worthy of showing. This, and then kind of just pan the whole box. This is a Langley's Fisherman's Delaire, which is French Delaire, but this is for weighing the fish to see how much it weighs because of that hook on the bottom that slides out. And this is your tape measure, where I'm pulling on my finger, so you can measure the length of the fish, which is pretty neat. There's something that was homemade by my great-grandfather. It is for jig fishing. And I'm sure any real old-time fishermen are familiar with these that have been around, and for some older people that have been around for years and have done some of this fishing when they were a kid would recognize this. Something like this for jigging, where you wrap the fishing line around the wood, and it's made like an H pattern, or sideways view could be like an I, a widened uppercase I. Anyways, yeah, where you wrap the fishing line around it, and you have a little bit, you have just a little bit, maybe like that, maybe a little bit longer, hanging down with your hook, of course, and you're holding this and you're doing this kind of over the water. You wiggle it a little bit, you can put your bait on there. Old fisherman trick I learned years ago, or I was always told worked, is to keep using fish eyes for bait is the best bait, I've always been told, and keeping them in, as gross as it may sound, tucked in your cheek to keep them warm, so it keeps the fish eyes from freezing. Some of you might be a little grotesque by that, and I guess I can understand. I don't know if I fully am sold on the idea of doing that, but I probably would, if it meant for the sake of keeping the fish eyes from freezing and catching good fish. I might give it a try, but I don't know what the taste in your mouth it leaves. Anyways, here's another back to the box. Enough of that. There is, here's a homemade, I believe they call them a mooring, or I forget what the other word is for them. Anyways, where you tie your rope off from your boat to the dock, which is pretty nice. This was all hand carved by my great-grandfather. So I'll give you a pan of what's left in here. The rest of it's mostly just homemade. Like this is homemade jig line. There's another jig line in here. There's another harpoon that's homemade. That all it was, if I can find it here, I thought I stuck it in the bottom, was a stick. It was a specialty whittled stick. There's some of those old bobbers, got all lead weight bobbers, and all kinds of old bobbers. Here's another early scale for weighing your fish, but it doesn't measure it for you, it just weighs it. You have to guesstimate the weight. That one's broken, but I would have never used it anyways. But before I close this video out, here are 2 items. Now, your hints are they're homemade and for a specific type of fishing, and I thought this would be a fun little game. You like fun little quiz thing, just for fun. Down in the comments section below, can any of you YouTubers tell me what these would have been used for? Now, I know what these were used for and why they were made by my great-grandfather, but I would just be curious if you YouTubers would know. Remember to comment down in the comment section below and give me your best guess of what you think these were used for. This one and the bell deal. Thank you, YouTubers, and see you in the next video. Have an excellent time, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is your friendly spirit of the Bush Wolf Wiccan again, and I'm going to be signing off. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now. Ta-ta. Ta-ta.